Okay, we're going to move on now, and I'm going to hand this over to Jolene McMorris-Cloughley, who is from the Young Persons Project in Portadown, and she will be doing a presentation about a young men's group and the whole issue of co-production.
Can I just say before I play this video, it is a little bit dark and I know some people might have had a little bit of problem with the volume, so please turn your volume up. We have got Jolene's PowerPoint and we will be sharing that as well as giving you access to the film after today's seminar. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Jolene McMorris-Cloughley. I'm a social worker at the Young People's Partnership in Portadown, known as the YPP. I cover the Craigavon and Banbridge areas. We work with adolescents aged 13 up to their 18th birthday. We have social workers, an outreach worker, mentors. We work with young people and their families at a voluntary basis at family support level. Each of the social workers have their own group work program, and I take the young men's group. And in starting the community development course in the postgrad, I wanted to look at my group work program and see how I could incorporate co-production, the community development approach, into my program. So the title of my project is Co-Production and Young Men's Group. The rationale of the project: the real value of health and social care is in its people, not its buildings, and I like that it was written by the Department of Health, and the fact that it's not about performance targets. Co-production is person-centered, partnership, strength focused, and we do that all in our social work practice, but co-production is more focused on the co-design and co-delivery of services. So that's what I liked about co-production, because I wanted my group work to be designed by the young people, not by professionals or by myself. The plan for my project, I had the spring young men's group, and as normal, as I usually had it, but during the group weekly I would get feedback from the young people and their families verbally. At the end of the group I distributed forms, evaluation forms, and I was able to see, using open-ended questions, if they enjoyed it, what they enjoyed about it, if they wanted activities, or sorry, that's my cat, if they wanted it more activities based or did they want workshops. I gathered the evaluations and analysed them. I reflected on that, and in my community development project we had to write a reflection essay, so that was helpful. Then I recruited in August new group members, and then in September I had a co-productive consultation, so that was a session before the winter young men's group started to give the feedback that was given from the spring group, feed that into the winter group and see what the winter group also wanted. The spring group said they didn't want the group to end. They felt the sessions were short, that it was very useful. They would recommend it to other people. A young person wanted residential. The one particular boy said about doing a workshop on communication and confidence building. The coordinators, so that was myself and the Armagh Banbridge Council Sports Development Officer, we were described as being very kind and funny and easy to talk to, and they wanted to do the group again. As I said about the Armagh City, Banbridge and Craigavon Borough Council, their community development programme worked alongside me. They provided activities, and in the trust we provided the food and transport and other activities, so it was good for us to be able to work in partnership with regards to funding. the sports development officer said that he was able to adapt his style, which was good feedback in the fact that because I took referrals from young people with different needs, whether it's ADHD, autism, anger management difficulties, he felt then that he learned how to adapt his style in doing the activities with those young people. Thought it was important that we signposted for sustainable engagement. So that meant as in seeing what else I could do outside of the group. I learned myself to look outside the box. I learned communication skills. I became the co-production champion for my team. So that's where I went through training and saw different ways that our practice could incorporate more of community development approaches. The parents give really good feedback. One parent said, for the first time in years, I've seen my young person, her son, coming home happy with a big smile on his face after a social gathering. I cannot thank you enough for all your help and support. He loved the whole experience. Thank you so much for such a rare and beautiful gift that is my son's smile and excitement. And that was really empowering for us as professionals to get that feedback. I did a SWOT analysis of my project, and a threat at the minute is COVID-19. Because of the restrictions of COVID-19, the group has had to stop, but in linking in with the sports development officer of the Armagh, Banbridge and Craigavon Council, we are looking at making the groups a bit smaller, having the activities more focused at the new South Leisure Centre, South Lake Leisure Centre, so then parents maybe be able to bring their young people to the centre rather than us getting transport. Because of COVID, transport's an issue. So I think we can carry on the project. It's just at a standstill at the minute. But because of the community development course that I did, it's refreshing, learning new things, being more than working just on a caseload. It's good to look outside the box and be a bit more creative. So I really enjoyed it. Thank you.